What's up, y'all? We're going to be talking about sexually transmitted demons, STDs. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us out here sleeping around, hot girl summer, hot boy summer, jumping from this spirit to this spirit to this spirit to this spirit, and not knowing you're contracting sexually transmitted demons. You know what I'm saying? Not sexually transmitted diseases. Y'all might be getting that too. Y'all might want to go to your doctor or your healthcare provider and get checked out. But we talking about STDs, sexually transmitted demons. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all like, what is a sexually transmitted demon? Okay. For example, let's say you start dealing with a person. You start having sex with this person. Then all of a sudden you start having nightmares. All of a sudden you start having bad dreams. All of a sudden things start going bad in your life. All of a sudden their problems become your problem. Their trauma becomes your trauma. Their pain becomes your pain. Sexually transmitted demons. You get what I'm saying? Don't think of a demon as something that's like you got horns and it's scary. That's just pictures and shit like that. A demon, it's energy. You get what I'm saying? It's energy. So it's bad energy. It's not energy that's good and that's going to help you prosper. It's energy that's going to stagnate you, that's going to throw you off course, that's going to have you crying, that's going to have you confused, that's going to have you hurting. So we got to be careful with who we sleep with. You can't just, it's an old saying, everything that glitter ain't gold. Just because somebody look good, they got good hair texture, they got good features, they got a nice face, they got a big ass. Half of these women now, they got fake asses, they got a big ass, they got big breasts, or whatever the case may be, whatever you're attracted to. You got to evaluate your partner. You know what I'm saying? You got to this goes for men and women. Women, definitely the women, because women, they suck energy in. They like y'all suck in energy. Y'all hold energy. Y'all have a portal. Y'all have a womb. So it's easier for a man to have sex with a woman and she start to take on the attributes of that man. You know what I'm saying? She start talking like him. She start joking like him. But on the flip side to that too, she start reacting like him. And if he can't control his anger, guess what? He just uploaded that into the woman. Now she don't know how to control her anger. Now she be wilding out. Now she drinking. Now she smoking cigarettes. Now she violent. Now she's aggressive. Now she's disrespectful. Sexually transmitted demons. You get what I'm saying? Y'all out here having sex with these men because y'all love the way they look, or y'all like that they don't care. Okay, guess what else? Guess what else they don't care about? They also don't care about their health. They also don't care about their spirituality. They also don't care about their mindset. And then you end up with the toxic, what they call it, toxic dick, toxic penis. Same thing with the men. I done had a sexually transmitted demon before. Y'all thought I was going to say sexually transmitted disease. Y'all bugging. I done had a sexually transmitted demon before. You know what I'm saying? And I done been with a woman and she fucked my whole life up. She messed my whole life up, and I didn't understand what was going on. I didn't even like her like that. I didn't like her like that in the beginning. It was just cool, or whatever the case may be. And we was having protected sex. We was using condoms, right? Then once we stopped using condoms, and that dick and that pussy started, excuse my language, but that vagina and that penis was touching and the walls and that spirit and them juices, all of a sudden I got to upload, and all of a sudden I'm calling her, where you at? Where you at? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing? Like, you just got off the phone with me 5 minutes, why you calling me? You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden I could not stop being around her, or I had to know what she was doing, or I had to know what was going on. And when she wouldn't respond or she wouldn't talk, it was like, damn, what the fuck? I gotta go see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go hit her up. You know what I'm saying? Now, this can happen with condoms too. Energy can travel through walls, can travel through plastic, can travel through condoms, can travel through paper, can travel through countries. It's energy. You get what I'm saying? Energy is limitless. It can go through. Right now, you can feel my energy through the phone. Energy is limitless. So, but this happened particularly to me when I stopped wearing condoms with this person. You know what I'm saying? I don't like condoms no way, but because they're not good for you. They can cause yeast infection. They can cause all types of stuff. But that's off topic. Back on topic. I had sex with this woman, and she had a lot of childhood traumas that she did not, heal from. Father wasn't around. She slept with multiple men. And I'm not trying to air this woman out. I'm just telling you what I've been through with a particular woman. You know what I'm saying? Father wasn't around. She slept with multiple men. She looked good. Like, from the surface, she was bad. You would not think anything was wrong with this woman. You would think she had it going on. You know what I'm saying? But once I started to have intercourse with her, you know, I started to see the change in her, and I started to see the change in me. It got to a point where I couldn't even eat if I didn't talk to her. Now, I don't know if she did voodoo, hoodoo, zoodoo. I don't know if she did none of that on me, but I know that it got to a point where I couldn't even eat if I didn't talk to this person. It was crazy. It was crazy, and I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Sexually transmitted demons, you know what I'm saying? And it took me a minute. It took me a while to get out of that. Like, it took me a while. You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all funny. Y'all here talking about, oh, you know what happened. I mean, she could have had some good. That might have been it. But her good might have been tampered with. You know what I'm saying? And she was fucking bipolar. She was bipolar as hell. Like, 1 minute she'd be good, and the next minute she will flip the fuck out. And it's like, it was several occasions where she didn't know who she was. And I'm like, whoa. What the fuck? Like, she would look me in my face like, sometimes I don't know who I am. What? You know what I'm saying? But me not paying attention to the red flags, I just was looking at her ass. I was looking at how she was built. I was looking at her physique. I was looking at her curves. So I'm bypassing all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking with my dick head instead of my big head. So, sexually transmitted demons. So after a while, I started questioning myself. What the fuck am I doing? Who the fuck am I? I'm blacking out. I'm arguing. Me and her texting. Me and her, you know what I'm saying? This ain't happened recently. This was a while ago. But still, sexually transmitted demons. I did not know what was going on in my life. And it wasn't until I stopped messing with this person, started detoxing, got on my spiritual stuff, grounded myself, started hugging trees, and I realized, damn, this person sucked me into her portal, and I was experiencing the shit that she was going through. You get what I'm saying? So everything that glitter ain't gold. Just because that door's open don't mean go in that door. Just because somebody throwing you some dick or throwing you some pussy don't mean you gotta take it. Because you're going to end up taking the wrong slice of pie and be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You have to ask questions. You got to find out who you dealing with. You got to ask them, like, yo, how was your childhood growing up? Have you ever been molested before? Have you ever been raped before? Have you ever raped somebody? Like, these are questions you should ask before sleeping with somebody. And in today's society, the music and the television and the movies make it so we don't ask these questions. You know what I'm saying? We just get straight to we want to get straight to the nut. We don't want to ask. We don't want to dissect the person that we about to sleep with. If you knew sex, if you knew what sex really was, you would really want to do this. You get what I'm saying? Because you will find yourself in a world of trouble. You will find yourself in baby mama, baby father drama. You will find yourself in an abusive relationship. You will find yourself damn near about to kill somebody or commit suicide, fucking with a sexually transmitted demon, a STD. You know what I'm saying? And then you will fuck around and get an STD, sexually transmitted disease, fucking around. So yeah, I definitely want y'all to like start asking y'all partners questions. I mean, you might have been with some of y'all out there right now, probably already with your partner. Still ask these questions because you never know. Because some things about you may have already changed, and you probably don't even realize that it changed about you. You know what I'm saying? So still ask your partner these questions. Sit down, have a conversation. Like, yo, what's up? Like, let's talk. We ain't talking in a minute. You ever been raped before? You ever been molested? You ever been abused as a child? You know what I'm saying? What's going on inside of you? Are you okay? Sometimes I see you blacking out. Sometimes I see you doing this. You don't know how to control your anger. Like, what's up? We got to talk. Because I'm starting to see a change in me. And I don't want that to affect me. I don't want, you know what I'm saying? So you got to have these conversations. Preferably before you have sex. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to give you another situation. Sexually transmitted demons. Boom. I was with another female, right? On the outside, she was a nice brown skinned girl, headstrong, good job, own crib, own car, all that. None of that matters. It's material stuff. But I'm just letting you know how on the outside everything was perfect. You get what I'm saying? On the outside, there was nothing wrong. We started conversating. You know what I'm saying? The conversation led to I'm hanging out with my homegirl. We went to go get something to eat, and the restaurant that we went to, it had a bar, so we sitting at the bar. You know what I'm saying? We end up talking. She comes out of nowhere. This is how I met the shorty. She comes out of nowhere. Hey, what's up? I just was at your store. And I'm like, okay, that's what's up. Word. She was like, yeah. Matter of fact, let's buy. I'm gonna buy some drinks. I'm like, okay. Mind you, I don't even drink like that, but you know, occasionally I might dabble here and there. It just is what it is, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. Boom. Started drinking, and then after that, I go to the bathroom. As I'm coming out the bathroom, she's going to the bathroom. And she on some shit like, oh, is that your girlfriend? And I'm like, nah, that's my homegirl. We just here chilling. We're going to get some food. She was like, oh, because you was on my fuck list. Whoa. Women have that? I didn't... What? I was on your what list? You was on my fuck list. And I'm like, mind you, I'm a little saucy, so I'm laughing and shit like, yo, shorty, you bugging. What you mean I was on your fuck list, right? So I didn't pay her no mind. That was red flag number one. I didn't pay her no mind. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So we end up talking some more. Next day, you know what I'm saying? We link up. We go out on a date. Now we actually on a date. We go out. We have some food. You know what I'm saying? She seemed interested. She had good conversation. She knew a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? Boom. After the date, I'm like, all right, I'm going to holler at you. It was good seeing you. You know what I'm saying? Get home safe. Walked her to a car. She got in the whip. Boom. Bam, right? That same night that we went out on a date, she calls me like 1:30 in the morning. And I'm like, yo, what's good? She like, yeah, I was just calling to see if you was up. I'm like, I mean, I'm up now. You called. What's up? She like, you home? I'm like, yeah. She like, all right, I'm going to pull up. I'm like, all right, bet, come through. So, me thinking with my dick, not thinking with my head. It's 1:30 in the morning. Obviously, she been out doing whatever. I don't know who she's around, who she been with. She was out, whatever. She's still up. It's 1:30 in the morning. I'm like, all right, whatever, pull up. She pulls up to the crib. She's drunk. Mind you, I was laid down in the bed, sleeping a little bit. So I'm up now. She drunk. And you know, if you ever been sober and been around somebody that's drunk, you know it's like y'all on two totally different pages. I'm right here. You all the way the fuck here bugging because you drunk. You don't really, you know what I'm saying? So she turned on my TV. She started dancing. First of all, she takes off all her clothes. Boom. So I'm like, whoa. This girl is very, very comfortable on the second day of me meeting her. Like, this is outrageous. This is beyond me, right? So I'm just letting it. I'm just red flag number 2. I'm just letting it play out, right? I don't know what I'm thinking, but I'm letting it play out. So she takes off all her clothes. She goes in the bathroom. She pees. She got the door open. I'm like, whoa, this girl is very comfortable in my crib on the second day of me meeting her. Boom, she comes back in the room. She turned on some music. She started dancing. So me, I'm laying back, sort of almost enjoying the show. Like, this chick dancing. Let me let her go ahead and be great. I'm laughing and shit. So then she get on the bed and she start licking on me and all this shit, right? Whatever. She bit my motherfucking finger. And I was mad as hell because that wasn't no sexy shit. It wasn't like a sexy bite. It was a bite like, And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You bit my motherfucking finger, right? So I'm mad. Like, I'm really mad. But I ain't get mad to the point to where I lost control with it. I'm just mad that she bit my motherfucking finger. That shit really hurt it. And I'm like, yo, like, you bugging. Like, why would you? She's like, oh, yeah. And I'm like, what? Red flag number 3. She knew what the fuck she was talking about. Talking about, oh, yeah. Right? So, mind you, I still didn't tell her to leave. I still didn't say, yo, you drunk, go home. Right? Boom. So, she start taking my shirt off. All types of shit. Long story short, we end up getting to the point where we having sex, right? You know what I'm saying? We ain't get there yet, but it's getting there. It's a bunch of foreplay and shit going on. And then, she was just being mind you, I'm the man. She being more aggressive than, like, she's being super aggressive, right? So I'm like, nah, hold on. Like, red flag, ding, 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 ding. I was like, that's it. It's too many red flags in one night. I said, yo, you know what? Like, I don't even want to do this. Like, I don't care about having sex with you. I want to just, like, we could chill, we could talk. Like, I want to get to know you. Mind you, I sound like the motherfucking chick. I sound like the girl in the situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, listen, I see you drunk. I don't like having sex with drunk women. Like, that's not cool. I'm not even drunk. You drunk. I'm not drunk. Like, I can't even match your energy right now. Like, I don't want to do this. Let's just sit down and talk. Like, what's up? Like, how was your day? Like, you good? Like, what you did after we had dinner and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to talk. So she like, I don't give a fuck about none of that emotional shit. What? I'm like, yo, I'm trying to get to know you. Like, what's up? Like, she's like, I just want you to fuck me right now. I don't give a fuck. Wow, shorty. So now I'm really on some, nah, like, this is red flag number 5. Like, no, I'm not hitting it, right? So she started talking and talking and talking. Even though she didn't want to talk, she kept trying to push the issue of us having sex, but I was not with, you know what I'm saying? And then in my head, I'm like, yo, this girl has sexually transmitted demons, you know what I'm saying? Like, something's going on. Either her father wasn't there, a male figure done hurt her. Something happened in her life to where she uses sex and alcohol to escape reality. And I pretty much was the scapegoat. She was about to release her pain and trauma on me. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't end up having sex that night, right? Boom. Now, I should have stopped fucking with her altogether, but I didn't. I just didn't stop. I just didn't fuck with her that night. I just didn't have sex with her that night. You know what I'm saying? So next day come, she drinking coconut water and shit. She getting back hydrated. We hanging out. I'm like, yo, you good? Last night you was bugging last night. Like, you all right? Like, everything good? It's like, yeah, I get a little crazy when I'm drunk. Red flag number 6. I get a little crazy when I'm drunk. All right, cool. Well, maybe you shouldn't drink that much then. How about that? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, boom, let's go get some vegan food. Let's go get some, I know a spot, they got some good kale spinach juice type shit. Like, let's go get hydrated. Let's go on a walk. We good. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, we end up kicking it. Now we end up having sex, right? You know, after we end up having sex, it's like my whole shit started switching. Like, shit I used to do, I wasn't doing no more. I'm on her frequency now. Now I end up drinking. She going out every other night. I'm going out with her. We drinking. You know what I'm saying? We doing all types of wild shit. We having sex in the car. We having sex over there. We doing all types of just wild shit. I mean, it was fun, but it was toxic. You know what I'm saying? It was toxic as hell. And I didn't know just that fast my life was changing. You know what I'm saying? My life was changing till it got to the point to where I'm going to just skip through the story. It got to the point where she started putting her hands on me. Like, it got real toxic. You know what I'm saying? Sexually transmitted demons. Once I entered that portal, game was on. You know what I'm saying? My whole shit changing. Her whole shit is being thrown on me. I'm supposedly me being who I am. Now I'm all the problems. I'm everything that's wrong in her life. Sexually transmitted demons. And the same thing happened with women, with women. Like, a man will unleash and unload all his problems and trauma inside of a woman. You know what I'm saying? And then now all of a sudden she's the crazy one. Now all of a sudden she's spazzing out and she cursing you out. This happens. And it happens because we don't properly identify the person we about to lay down in the bed with. We still thinking with lust. We still thinking with our lower nature. Your lower nature will get your ass in trouble. It will get your ass locked up. It will get your ass beat up. It will get you having a child with the wrong person. It will get you in so much situations that you don't need to be in. You get what I'm saying? Like, you have to like identify this. Like, it's real important that you identify this. It's real important that you have these conversations. Some of y'all men might be like, fuck that, I'm gonna just hit it. Yeah, okay. You're gonna hit it, and you're gonna hit it good, and then you're gonna unleash the craziness. You're gonna unleash the shit that she was burying for 10, 12 years. And it's all gonna be your fault. You know how, like, when the people that be opening the mummies' coffins and shit, trying to discover what the fuck they had, you gonna be that person. You going in the pyramid trying to open up this coffin, trying to hit it, and you gonna unleash some shit. Sexually transmitted demons. You know what I'm saying? And that went on. It was toxic as fuck. It went on for like 3 months, 4 months. You know what I'm saying? And it's something about toxicity. Like it's something about it where half of that shit is fun and exciting. Half of that shit is fun and exciting, so you think it's cool. You think it's good. You think it's you think you found your match, or you think like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Until the shit start getting ugly. Ain't nothing cool about the police getting called on you. Ain't nothing cool. It's like almost like a thrill-seeking type of adrenaline type shit. Ain't nothing cool about you almost being put in jail. Ain't nothing cool about you putting your hands on a woman, or a woman putting her hands on you. Ain't nothing cool about a woman disrespecting you, or you disrespecting a woman, calling her bitches and hoes. Nothing is cool about any of that. You know what I'm saying? That's toxic behavior, toxic drama. You know what I'm saying? So you will always get the signs to let you know that you dealing with a fucking damaged, traumatized person. All you got to do is stay quiet and just view them. If they're not talking, ask them questions and just listen. Don't try to answer the questions for them. Ask them questions and listen to their response. They going to tell on themselves. They going to tell who the fuck they really are. So that whole thing, and being in that whole situation, it kind of like, it make me understand why women used to wait to have sex. Now here I am, a man, waiting to have sex. Like, nah, shorty, nah, I'm good. Keep that over there. Dodging that bullet. Excuse me. We not doing that. We not doing that. Now, the same way you can pass sexually transmitted demons, because you passing all your fear, all your trauma, all your pain, all your doubt, all that shit is getting passed during sex. Sex is a spiritual exchange of energy. It's a spiritual exchange of energy. That's what sex is. Your energy and her energy, and y'all thrusting, and y'all loving, and y'all kissing, and y'all talking to each other, and y'all doing all this love making. It's a spiritual exchange of energy. Y'all intertwine, and y'all becoming one in that moment. You know what I'm saying? And in that moment, you could birth a child. In that moment, you could fucking feel ecstasy. In that moment, you can go as high as you want. Or you could tap into some shit and go as low as you want. So we don't know how to properly have sex. And we don't know how to properly identify if the person is right for us to have sex with. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta be real cautious. Ask these motherfucking questions. It's better to ask these questions and dodge a bullet than to be in the middle of about to go to jail because you about to key this nigga car, or you about to crack him upside the head with a glass vase because you can't control what the fuck he done put in you. You can't control the shit that he done put in you. Or you can't control the shit that she done gave you. It ain't even your drama. It ain't even your pain. But now you got it and you can't even control the shit. And you just spazzing out. You know what I'm saying? So it's better to lose having sex with a person. I'd rather lose that. Like, you know what? I'm good. Than to have sex with that person and now y'all motherfucking enemies. You know what I'm saying? So there are signs to this. You got to be in tune with yourself, and you can't be scared to ask questions. Some of y'all be scared to ask y'all partners or the person you like because you scared of losing that person. Fuck that. I'm scared of losing myself. I'm not scared of losing nobody. I'm scared of losing myself, because if I lose myself, I'm gone. You get what I'm saying? You lose yourself, you could be gone for a couple of years until you finally wake up like, oh shit, I was bugging. You under a spell. You controlled by a sexual transmitted demon. You only thinking with your lower nature. You thinking with your dick. So now your dick is driving you. The dick is driving you. You ain't thinking with a sound mind. The dick is driving you, and you just trying to fuck her. She got a fake ass. She been raped before. She done had sex with 5 niggas. She done sucked 3 niggas' dicks. She done did all this shit, and you want to be next on the list, and you don't know that she fucking is a man eater. Some women out here is man eaters. Some men out here is fucking woman eaters. They just trying to have sex with the most women they can have sex with, and then you meet them, and then they put that energy into you. So imagine all the trauma from, let's say a man slept with 6 women and they all was fucked up. They all was a little crazy. They all had childhood trauma. They all had something going on. And he done passed all that energy into your womb. Now you don't know what's going on. You blowing up his phone. You asking where he's at. You cursing. You could have been a good person. Now you just, the shit done fucked you up. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta be careful out here. It ain't no joke. I'm telling you firsthand. Like, I done been through it. I only could give you what I done been through. I can't give you nothing that I'm just, no, this is what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it'd be a good topic to talk about. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand the power of your men. You got to understand the power of your semen too. Your semen is like liquid. It's liquid you. It's you in a liquid form. So everything that you going through is getting produced in your nuts. And when you ejaculate it, it's like little information, DNA codes, / everything that's about you. Whether you got fear, whether you got courage, whether you got patience, whether you got respect, all of that is in is in that semen. And let that shit get in that woman. All that shit going right in her. And then it go into your kids. And that's what your kids is born off of. Your kids is not born off of love anymore. They born off of lust. They born out of anger. They born out of pain. They born out of fucking stress. They born out of a bunch of chaotic stuff. You get what I'm saying? So definitely give that some thought the next time you have sex. And women, you gotta properly know how to detox your womb. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to detox your womb. Because you might have been with a toxic male. Just because you stopped being with him and you didn't have sex for 2 months does not mean that shit is up out of you. You got to properly get that shit up out of you. You got to get it up out of you. Because it'll stay in you and it'll be dormant. It'll be dormant till the next man come in and hit that shit. Now he done opened up Pandora's box. Now all hell done broke loose. You get what I'm saying? So you got to properly do this work. Matter of fact, I think Queen Afua got a book talking about women and their partners that they have sex with. It's like a poem. It's like a poem in a book. I read it, but it was years back. But it was a beautiful poem, and it was for women. But I read this shit because I wanted to understand women more. And the poem was talking. It's like it was like a prayer / poem, and she was basically forgiving herself for giving her body away to all these different type of men and this, that, and the third. And you know what I'm saying? It was beautiful. But just those words alone help heal that trauma. Just them words alone, just by you reciting that and looking yourself in the mirror and crying and detoxing and, you know, taking spiritual baths and using certain herbs to get that shit up out of you. It's sitting in you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the book is called Sacred Woman. It's called Sacred Woman. It's a good book. Matter of fact, I think I got the book on the I got the book in the store on the shelf. But yeah, STDs, sexually transmitted demons. You know what I'm saying? You don't want sexually transmitted demons. You want sexually transmitted blessings. You want sexually transmitted angels. You know what I'm saying? You want to have sex with a partner and every stroke is fucking healing you. Because sex can go both ways. It could be detrimental or it could be healing. You want somebody that's on the same frequency as you, or if not higher. So when they have sex with you, it's healing you. It's uploading information in you. It's uploading courage. It's uploading patience. It's uploading discipline. It's uploading truth. It's uploading so much things. Because remember, these are programs. These are programs. You know how you stick your USB drive into your computer and you pull information off that shit? The same thing with a dick and a vagina. When you stick a penis in a vagina, you uploading information into that shit. So you really can use your penis to heal a woman, or you can use it to fucking damage a woman. You uploading information into her. We don't even really properly know how to have sex. You supposed to really look the woman into their eyes, and y'all supposed to be breathing. Like it's really deep. Like when you get into sex magic and tantra and all that stuff like that. Like, you really supposed to be breathing on the way we having sex is lust. It's low vibrational. It's just, I'm trying to get a nut. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get a nut, or I'm trying to make you nut. We're not going into sex with the mindset of, I'm trying to heal you. I'm trying to elevate you. I'm trying to reach heaven. We're not going into sex with that mindset. You got to have that mindset. Then you're going to have sex on a whole nother level. You talking about nutting, then you're going to fucking really nut. You know what I'm saying? You're going to really experience ecstasy or heaven, because now you went into it with a higher vibration. You didn't just go into it with your root chakra. You went into it with a purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I probably might do a video on that later, talking about how to heal through sex, how to heal through sex magic and tantra and all that stuff, and how to practice and how to get into it and get your partner on that same page. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, it's like so when you I'm gonna give you an example. So when, like, say a man, he stick his penis inside the woman and we're sitting face to face, that energy is circulating. It's like a big old spiral. That energy is circulating. If we connecting with our eyes, we connected down here from with our penis and our vagina. They got the hole. It's the key. Boom. So we connected there, and then we connected with our eyes, and then we connect with our mouth. Those are 3 connections. The Holy Trinity. Now, once that Holy Trinity is going, the energy is boom, 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 boom. That shit'll activate the Kundalini in my body. It'll activate the Kundalini in her body, and it'll fucking start to damn near heal us instantly. You know what I'm saying? But we don't have sex like that. Who's teaching that? Music is not telling you to do that. BET is not telling you to do that. These music videos, they telling you to bend that ass over, hit it from the back. Ain't no healing going on from there. Ain't no healing going on from the back. Ain't no healing happening back there. You know what I'm saying? It's all lust. It's all lust. So if you do something, you want to properly know how to do it. You want to properly know what you're doing. You want to communicate with your partner. You want to speak with them. The same way y'all ask questions for everything else, but y'all don't ask questions before sex. Shit is weird. Shit is gross. Y'all ask questions when y'all ordering y'all food. Y'all real picky when it come to y'all food. Y'all real picky when it come to everything else. But when it come to sex, y'all will sleep with anybody. And this shit is nasty. You got some men out here sleeping with men, then go back and sleep with the women. Like, this shit is, come on. You don't know who is who. In today's society, you definitely want to ask these questions. You definitely want to be on point. This is your temple. This is a sacred temple. This is not just a body. This is not just a fat ass and some titties. This is not just a dick. This is a temple. And you don't properly know how to use this temple. You don't know how to use this temple. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, sexually transmitted diseases, sexually transmitted demons. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at your comments real quick. What you think about interracial agenda? I mean, me personally, I'm not sleeping outside of my race. I'm not having sex with I never had sex with a white woman in my life, and I never will. That's just me personally. Now, the other brothers who do it, fuck it. You know, it is what it is. I mean, once a white man or a white woman have sex with somebody that's black, that child is black at the end of the day. So eventually all them kids gonna come out to be black. Somebody got to do it. I'm just not doing it. You know what I'm saying? There's too many beautiful black sisters out here for me to love and for me to help heal than for me to just go jump the fence and go to a white woman who is fucking privileged damn near her whole life, or was born with a silver spoon, or her parents witnessed us being slaves. Like, hell, I'm not. I'm cut from a different cloth. There's some niggas out here who don't care, who want white women. Hey, that's dumb. I can't speak for them. I could see my grandmother right now cursing my ass out. Like, you went and got what? After she done had to sit on the back of the bus, after she done had to, all the shit she had to go through as a little girl. Like, what? And don't get me wrong, I don't have nothing against, I'm not racist. I'm real. I'm not racist. But I got a memory. I read. I understand what was done to our people. I understand what was done to our women. I understand why our women are damaged to this day because of those specific people and their ancestors and what they did to our people. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So it's still all love. I love everybody. I love everybody who has a pure heart. I love everybody who means well. Black people are bad too. You know what I'm saying? There's good and bad in all races. You got good white people, you got bad white people. You got good Mexicans, you got bad Mexicans. You got good black people, you got bad black people. So I understand that it's duality. I love everybody who has a good heart, who has pure intentions, who means well, who's trying to help the greater good of the planet. But I'm not sleeping outside of my race. You know what I'm saying? As far as Spanish and all that, that's still black to me. So if you see me with a Spanish chick, mind your business. That's black. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop playing. But I'm reading these comments. Seeing what's going on in these comments. Somebody said I'm Spanish. Cleanse with herbs. You gotta get a yoni steam. Yoni steams are good. Just don't overdo it, because that shit'll dry you up. That shit'll dry your ass up. Semen retention. Yeah, okay, fellas, let's talk about semen retention a little bit. So sometimes men, even when you're dealing with a woman, it's certain courtships, it's certain things and rituals that we used to do that we don't do no more, and then we wonder why our women are in a position that they in. We wonder why our women don't respect us. We wonder why there's like this much discomfort in the black family or in the black homes or in black relationships. You know what I'm saying? The whole world is dependent on black relationships to fail, because that's what keeps the whole world running. Like, they want the black family to be broken up, because they know if the black family is broken up, they're going to stay rich. The jails are going to stay packed. The children are going to be dumb. They're going to have to get on welfare. They're going to have to, like every race besides black people. When I say black, I'm talking about Haitian, Spanish, all that's still black. But they depend on us to, like, disrespect each other so they can stay rich. If we was loving each other and supporting each other, these motherfuckers wouldn't even exist. They wouldn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? But because we are programmed with hate, and we are programmed with disrespecting each other and trying to get one up on each other and disrespecting our women, like, we built a culture on disrespecting our women, disrespecting the being that brings our child into the world. We built a culture on it. We made rap albums about it. We made movies and TV shows. Like we built a culture on disrespecting our women. Look at all these other races. You think they doing that shit? You think the Indians made a culture on disrespecting their women? You think the Chinese built a culture on disrespecting their women? You think white people built the culture? Well, these motherfuckers do whatever they want. And they did do that shit. But they still know to fucking put their women before anything else. They still know that. Black people are the only people that built the culture on disrespecting and degrading their women. So much that the women liked this shit. Because that was the only way they was going to get any type of recognition from the men. It's crazy. So the women don't respect us. But how do you get the respect back? The women don't respect you because you left their ass in slavery. They got their children raped. They got their children taken from them. They couldn't breastfeed their children. They had to breastfeed other people's children instead of their own. They had to sleep with the white man. The white man gave them food stamps, welfare, all this other fucking bullshit, while we out here dribbling basketballs and playing this shit and playing video games on the corner selling drugs. So the black women don't respect us. Okay? But how do we get the respect back? One way we get the respect back is stop fucking them. You gotta stop having sex with them. You gotta make them want you and desire you. You can't fucking just be out here having sex with them. First of all, when you have sex, you bust your nut. That's it. You're done. You might be on the juice or the honey and you got 2-3 nuts in you. Okay, but they're still done. Now they got your juice. They know that you got what you wanted. They know damn near after that, there's nothing else that you have to offer, really. You get what I'm saying? How do you reverse that role? You stop having sex with them. You start practicing semen retention. you start having discipline. You start showing ways where you could provide without giving them penis. So when they get penis, it's on a whole nother level and they respect you. That's how you do it. You get what I'm saying? Men, you ever been in a situation where a woman made you wait to have sex with her? Do you realize when she made you wait, you did everything right? You was fucking washing dishes. You was fucking buying her flowers. You was doing shit because you wanted the prize at the end of that wait, right? But if she gave you pussy on the first night, you wouldn't even respect her. You'd be like, yeah, I hit that already. I can do whatever. You get what I'm saying? So it's the same exact way. We got to become men. We got to show that we can provide. We got to show that we can protect. And we got to stop trying to fuck every woman. Every woman is not made to have sex with. Some of them are teachers. Some of them are like mother figures. Some of them are like your sisters. Some of them are like your daughters. Not every woman is made to have sex with. We built a culture on trying to have sex with the most women and disrespecting our women. Of course, they don't respect us. I wouldn't respect that shit either. And as men see it right now, women are starting to do the same exact thing. Women are starting to be so masculine that they're building a culture. All this hot girl summer shit, they're building a culture now on disrespecting men, having sex with the most men, taking their money, fucking their friends. And men are like, whoa, this is getting out of control. Guess who they get it from? Guess who they get it from? We did this shit to them for how many years? Now they starting to do this shit back. Now you like, oh, these bitches is thoughts. These bitches is hoes. They got that from you. They got that from your song. They got that from your lyrics. They got that from your music video. Now they imitating. Now, remember, sexually transmitted demons. This is what we were doing to the women. This is what we were saying to the women. This is what we was uploading in the women. So now, 10, 20 years later, a generation later, what the fuck you think they gonna do? They gonna be that same bitch that you called them in the song. They gonna be that same hoe that you constantly kept saying in the song over and over and over. Y'all not understanding that. You get what I'm saying? So we definitely got to be the change that we want to see. It starts with us. You know what I'm saying? It starts with what we doing. It starts with what we putting in our bodies. It starts with how we treating ourselves. And then we can start to treat others better. But definitely hold off on having sex until you know that this person means well, or you know that this person is going to give you an upgrade, or this person is on a different level. If you right here and you trying to get to this level and you fucking with a nigga that's right here, guess what? He's pulling your ass back down. He pulling you back down. If you right here and you fucking with a nigga that smokes cigarettes, guess what? Your ass eventually gonna smoke cigarettes. His toxic ass traits is eventually gonna rub off on you, and now both of y'all gonna be fucking smoking cigarettes. Unless you strong enough to motherfucking bring him up to your level, but that's not really the case. A lot of people don't even know that this shit exists. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even know that this is what's going on. They don't know there's sexually transmitted demons. So they don't know how to go into a relationship and how to use sex to heal somebody. They're trying to get a nut. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we off topic now. Somebody talking about what about smoking weed? What about smoking weed? It's not even about a mate. It's about a people that need you. How do we find men that think like you? Shit, I don't know. They out here somewhere. I was listening to Cole today, and the line that hit me hard: the 90s raped the game, left us with battered bitches and few kids. Facts. That's real talk. They became the oppressor that was oppressing our ancestors. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So this is what's happening to our women. This is what's happening to our children. Nothing wrong with weed. I mean, hey, if you want to smoke weed, if that's where you at, smoke your weed, bro. I can't tell you what to do and what not to do. My opinion, I smoke weed every now and then. I don't smoke it every day. You ain't gonna catch me buying weed like that. I don't buy weed. I mean, I used to be a weed head. I used to smoke weed all the time. But then I started realizing and seeing the change in the weed, and I started realizing my actions. Like in high school when I was smoking weed, it was a different type of high. It wasn't all as loud and all that shit. You still had the seeds in your weed. You know what I'm saying? It was a different type of high. I was smoking, still be functional. I was smoking, still play 20 games of basketball. I was smoking, still be like up doing shit, being creative, rapping. You smoke nowadays, your ass is smoking to get blasted. Like, yo, you smoking to fall asleep. It's tranquilizing you. It's paralyzing you to a certain extent. If you're gonna smoke it, hit it 2 times and put it down, and then you smoking it in tobacco papers. Some of y'all smoking it with the grabber. Like when I go chill with my boys, they be smoking and they be having a grabber in it. And I don't fuck with that shit at all. I don't fuck with that shit because it's tobacco. You're not supposed to be smoking tobacco. But that shit is fucking you up internally. So if you going, the best way to take it is if you eat it or drink it. But like I said, to each his own. When you vibe high, everything slows down. It's physics. They got vibe high with you. That goes for everyone. Yeah, so we definitely need to learn. We gotta learn how to start asking our partners questions. And most of y'all scared to ask your partners questions because y'all don't want to lose them. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, I'm a man, right? If I meet this chick and she's beautiful, she's bad, right? 9 times out of 10, a man would not ask her, yo, have you been raped before? Yo, have you been, do you have a sexually transmitted disease? He's not thinking that. He's going to just try to score. He's going to try to, like my homeboy would say, he's going to try to slam dunk. He's going to try to get that. It's never crossing his mind that this person, that this beautiful woman that's in front of me might have been with a damaged man before me. And he might have uploaded all types of shit inside of her that never left her. She left him, but that shit that he left inside of her is still there. You get what I'm saying? So you got to ask these questions. Don't be scared to ask your partner. And women too. Ask the men, yo, when the last time you been checked? You got STDs? You got HIV? Are you gay? You ever had sex in your ass? You ever fuck somebody else in their ass? Do you hit women? Ask these questions. So what if they look at you like you weird? Why are you asking me these questions? Because I care about my body, motherfucker. I care about myself. I'm not going to just ignore the possibilities of you having a sexually transmitted disease or demon just because you look good. No, it don't work that way. Right, and men don't like to go to DR. What? Oh, the doctor. I thought you was talking about DR. I'm about to say, wait a minute, I went to DR. That shit was wild out there. I'm not fucking with DR no more. I love DR. I love the people in DR. But I'm not fucking with DR no more. DR is nasty. Don't get me wrong, the island is beautiful. The people are beautiful. But it's poverty over there. And because of the poverty, the women go over there to have sex with the men just to feed their family. And it's fucked up. And I could not take it. I could not take the shit, yo. I could not take it. Like, when I first got there, it was love. It was beautiful. I was excited to meet the women. The women were all talking to me. And you ain't even really got to say nothing to the women. You could just look at them and they looking at you ready. Like, and I'm like, what the fuck? Damn. Women in America ain't even like this. But when you analyze it and you break it down, I analyze everything. I break shit down. You know what I'm saying? I analyze everything. And it got to the point where I felt real bad for even just being around them. Like, it was like, damn, how can I help these women? It was bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna front. It was one chick out there. I'm keeping it a stack with y'all. I don't give a fuck. I'm keeping it a stack. So it was one chick out there, right? Beautiful. Me and my boys, we go to this party. It's in DR. And I'm pretty sure it's like this in other parts of the world. It's like this in America now, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, women are trying to survive. So, they selling themselves for money. This shit is crazy. This shit is wild. But, we went to this party out there. And I'm talking about, it's beautiful women all over the place. My complexion, light skin, curly hair, long. I'm talking about bad, right? So I seen this one chick I like. And I ain't even spit no game and none of that shit. I just was like, what's up? She ain't even know English. Me and her talking on Google Translator. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, like, it's your boy. You know what I'm saying? And she like, yeah. I'm like, damn. So, long story short, she come back to the crib. And as she come back to the crib, she was on something, you ready? And I'm like, what? Like, damn. I feel dirty. I felt like a prostitute. Like, damn, this is what it's about. Because I couldn't understand how she was so beautiful and she was ready to have sex with a stranger, a complete stranger. Mind you, I could have been a rapist in America. I could have had STDs. I could have had HIV. I could have had anything. And she did not care to ask. You know what I'm saying? So that made me feel like, yo, nah, this is wrong. So I sat down and I'm talking to her. Mind you, my boys is out there. We all chilling. It's weed, it's liquor, and I'm the only fucking oddball out the bunch. Like, yo, nah, bro. Like, nah, I ain't with this shit, man. So mind you, my boys don't even know I'm doing this shit. I'm texting her. She don't know English, so we writing back and forth on Google Translator. I'm writing in English, she's reading it in Spanish. She's writing in Spanish, I'm reading it in English. And I'm like, yo, why you doing this? Like, are you happy with your life? Like, this is what you want to do? I swear to God, if I'd have told my boys this on a trip, they'd have been like, oh, this nigga gay, this nigga scared. I don't give a fuck. This is how I really felt on the inside. So I'm like, yo, you don't have to do this. Like, what makes you do that? How old are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to get to know the... She like, I'm 23. I'm like, this is what you do every day to make money? She like, yeah, I have a daughter. I got to feed my daughter. I'm like, what? I'm like, so you just... I'm like, do you have dreams? Do you have goals? Do you want to be something in life? And she was like, yeah, I want to be an artist, you know, but that shit don't pay out here. We got real bills. Like, my art not paying my bills. And I'm like, yo, listen. I don't know, but I'm not trying to have sex with you. Like, obviously, the universe brought us together for a reason. Yes, I was physically attracted to you. Yes, I wanted to have sex with you, but no. No, like I can't even, no, I can't do that because I have a daughter and I started automatically thinking about my daughter. Like, damn, what if this was my daughter? What if this was my daughter in this situation trying to provide for her children and she had to sleep with a fucking man from another country just to provide for her children? I automatically felt bad. You know what I'm saying? I automatically felt bad. And I'm playing it off and shit. I'm playing it off. My boy's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. It was good. I'm playing it off and shit. I automatically felt bad inside. So I told her, I was like, yo, if there's anything I could do to help you, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. But, like, you don't have to do this. Like, I wish you success. I wish you prosperity. Like, I can't say enough positive words to help motivate you to believe in yourself. To want more and want better out of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if it's anything I could do, just let me know. I'm writing this shit to her on Google Translate and shit. And it opened my eye, it opened my mind up because I never experienced that before. I never seen that before. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's a beautiful country, it's beautiful people, but because of poverty, because people don't know who they are, they don't know their worth, they just fucking selling their bodies, this sacred temple. They're selling this sacred temple just to pay bills. And it should not be like that. It should not be like that at all. So just think about it. Men going on vacation, going to other countries, women going to vacation, going to other countries, having one night stands with strangers, coming back to America, coming back to their spouse, coming back to their girlfriend or whatever. They don't know what they did in them other countries. Then they having sex with them. Like, y'all passing so much trauma and demons around that y'all don't even realize it. And the shit is nasty. This shit is nasty. My homeboy, he called me Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. He'd be like, yo, 1 minute, he'd be like, 1 minute you with this shit, the next minute you on some preaching shit. And I'm like, bro, I can't help it. I'm human. Of course, I have sexual urges too, nigga. I got a dick. I got balls. Of course, I got sexual urges too. But when I start using this head instead of this head, I start to see like, yo, this is not right, bro. This is not cool. Like, I can't even get aroused off of some shit like that. That don't arouse me. What aroused me is me being able to touch a woman and kiss on her and we sharing laughs and moments and shit. Like, that aroused me, bro. I can't get aroused from a stranger that looks good and I'm just trying to... like, bro, come on, bro. I got a conscience, nigga. I ain't no motherfucking, I'm not no dog. Like, I'm not no fucking sex dog, bro. Like, so I went on a rant just now, but it's all good. But that's even more of a reason to ask the person you about to lay with or about to sleep with, what have they been through? How sexually active have they been? What do they want out of life? Where they at? You know what I'm saying? What they want, because they will pass their trauma to you through sex. Sex is a spiritual exchange of energy. STDs is sexually transmitted demons. Demons ain't these scary motherfucking shit that you see in the Bible and you hear in these movies. Demons is bad energy, fear, fucking disrespect. You start dating somebody and start having sex with them without properly interviewing them. You go on job interviews. Y'all go on job interviews to get paid, but y'all don't go on fucking date interviews. Talk to this person. Find out what they got going on. Check this story out, right? One of my homegirls, she was in a relationship with her boyfriend. And, you know, I'm like the spiritual friend. I'm like, everybody who's my friend know I'm the spiritual friend. I'm the one talking about stars and shit and all this wild shit, right? Nobody else talking about this shit. She was in a relationship with her boyfriend. One day they had a bad argument. She couldn't take it. She went to the park. She's on the phone. She calling me. She's crying. Mazani, I need somebody to talk to. And I'm like, yo, what's up? What's going on? She's like, can you meet me at the park? I'm like, I bet. I go to the park. I meet her. She's sitting in her car. She's fucking having a breakdown. She's crying. I'm like, yo, what's going on? What's up? So she like, yeah, like, me and my boyfriend just had a bad argument. And I just found out he was raped. She been dating this nigga for like 3 years. She just found out when he was a child, he was raped. And she was trying to explain to him, like, yo, why do I feel like I've been raped before? Mind you, she never been raped. But she was trying to explain to him that she felt like she'd been raped before. And when she tried to explain it to him, he got mad at her. Because, you know, guilty conscience. I mean, I don't think, if somebody got raped, they didn't do nothing wrong. But if he never spoke about it or never healed from it, and never told his spouse that, then that's kind of like wrong, because that's some information you want to let your spouse know, because they might be suffering from that shit. So she just felt this spirit of being molested and raped. So I'm like, did he rape you? She like, no, but I just have this overwhelming feeling of being raped. And I tried to explain it to him and he got mad and cursed me out. And then I'm like, so what happened? So she said they was arguing and then he broke down and started crying and told her that he was raped as a child. He was sexually molested by one of the family members in his family as a child. That just goes to show you how sexually transmitted demons are passed. He was raped as a child. He kept that information inside of him. He never healed from that. He never healed from that trauma. 15 years later, he got a girlfriend. 20 years later, he got a girlfriend. They have sex. They end up in a bad argument. She feels like she's been raped before. He never raped her. She picked up on the energy that he experienced when he was a child. You get what I'm saying? So you have to interview who you dealing with. Don't just go out there just sleeping with anybody. Because next thing you know, you're going to be fucking wilding out, throwing shit, cursing them out, crying, screaming, blowing up their phone. Where you at? What the fuck going on? You don't want to experience that. Find you somebody that can heal you through sex if you want to have sex. Ask them, do you know how to heal? If I have sex with you, what am I getting out of that? Because I could jerk off and get a nut. Or if you a chick, you could play with yourself and get a nut. What am I getting if I have sex with you? Can you help heal me? Or am I getting all the shit that you've been fucking hiding from, that you've been running from that's inside of you? Am I getting all that? 9 times out of 10, they're not even going to know how to answer that motherfucking question. That'll let you know right there whether you need to have sex with them or not. You know what I'm saying? So, they about to cut my live off. My shit is counting down. They got like a minute left. But yeah, I hope this live helped y'all. Like I said, definitely do an interview process. Definitely don't just be having sex just to be having sex. I mean, shit, it's your body. Do what you want. But if you want to have a peaceful life, if you want to have a life where you are in control of your emotions and you know what's going on, ask these questions. Be careful who you have sex with. You know what I'm saying? Have intentions when you have sex. Like I said, when you have intentions when you have sex, when you having sex in a purpose of healing and elevating, it's a whole different level of sex. But when you having sex just to bust a nut, that's a lower vibrational frequency that you tapping into. You know what I'm saying? So this your boy Sun God. I'm holla. Peace.